Alright, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. You're watching Everything Weapons. North Korea's frigate has a comical amount of machine guns. So the Kangkon, not King Kong, Kangkon warship released a full broadside of machine gun fire during a demonstration for Kim Jong-un recently, and all credit to the Warzone website. This is where we're going to be reading from. So North Korea's newest warship, the Kangkon, has an unexpected feature, the ability to deliver something of a modern broadside, albeit with machine guns rather than larger naval guns. The vessel's various weapon systems, including a vertical launch system array loaded with cruise missiles, were recently shown off to the country's leader, Kim Jong-un, aka Kimmy. State media claims the ship, which was damaged in a botched launch attempt last year in 2025, is now set to be commissioned into service within the next 2 months. Kangkon is one of 2 Chaehyung class warships, also sometimes written Chohyung, that have been built to date. 2 more are reportedly under construction, and I made a separate video recently discussing how North Korea is going to be trying to build 2 warships a year. We'll see if that actually goes down in the future. As a matter of taxonomy, North Korea describes them as destroyers, but also says that they displace around 5,000 metric tons. Globally, surface combatants with similar displacement are more commonly categorized as frigates. Kangkon and its sister ship, Choehyung, are very heavily armed for their size, as we'll go into that. So there have also been reports that Kangkon was renamed Jian. I'm not sure how to say that, sorry, after the failed launch, which was a huge and undeniable embarrassment, rather, for the regime in Pyongyang. Satellite images of the incident went viral, and it remained a global news headline for weeks. As such, it would make a certain amount of sense with the stigma that might now be attached to the original name. However, English language state media reports can be found from just yesterday still referring it to the ship as Kang Kong. Kim Jong-un observed the demonstration of the ship's capabilities last Friday, but official reports were only published yesterday. These were accompanied by a video montage and still images that came out. During the event, the ship launched 12 strategic cruise missiles, a term North Korea typically uses to describe nuclear-capable weapons. It also fired its 5-inch main gun and at least one of its close-in weapon systems, armed with a 30mm multi-barrel Gatling-type cannon. These were trials of its electronic warfare systems and assessments of its target detection and information processing capabilities, as well, according to the Associated Press, citing official reports. And in one of the official still pictures seen, there looks to be at least 12 KPV series MGs, machine guns, firing from the port side of the ship. This includes at least 8 guns in 4 twin mounts that are remotely controlled. These mounts are installed on the deck at various points. Available in pictures shown 3 more KPVs on single mounts seen protruding from ports in the left side of the main superstructure, which may be manually operated by sailors within. The video footage shows there is another mount towards the stern, but it is not entirely clear if it has 1 or 2 machine guns fitted. The KPV is a Soviet-designed Russian heavy machine gun that fires the 14.5 times 114mm cartridge, though the core design traces back to the end of World War II, close to 1945. Variants are still in service in Russia, as well as in dozens of other countries around the globe. It has been widely used for over the years, especially as a light anti-tank, or rather anti-aircraft weapon, with its large round and appreciable range. It is also effective against a variety of other targets, including lightly armored vehicles and small boats, so it's basically good against anything that's remotely close and not super armored or far away, right? Versions have been on various vehicles and naval vessels over the years, and it can also be employed from mounts on the ground. It's really funny, but also interesting how North Korea went with this ship just to have a bunch of heavy machine guns. It's an interesting strategy that could be pretty good, but I mean, not that good if you're super far away. You're going to want big guns. So, it depends on the combat. But there is another gun in a port on the left side of the ship, but not enough of it is visible to identify it. One of King Kong's 30mm CIWSs is also visible in the picture, and I'll show it along with multi-cell launchers that could be used to fire various defensive payloads, including flares, and other expendable countermeasures. Previous images of the King Kong and the first in-class Chae-hyung have also shown them equipped with what appears to be a Russian-made Pantsir ME CIWS, or a clone thereof. That was covered in my previous video about North Korea, so check that out if you want to see it. And that's pretty much it. So the picture looks pretty funny when they're firing all the machine guns and just like how many ports there are. If a ship is up close, man, it's scary, even though it's like cartoonish and a little unorthodox and strange, but I'm all in favor of North Korea experimenting with their military. I just find it interesting. Thank you guys very much for watching. If you found this video entertaining and if you learned something, consider subscribing, especially if you are new. Lots of you are unsubscribed and still watch my videos, like most YouTubers, and that makes me sad. Come on, it takes 2 seconds, helps me out. Smash the like button, a thumbs up, really pushes my videos to a new audience and helps me in the YouTube algorithm. And check out my older videos on the channel. Ring the bell also when you subscribe if you don't want to miss any videos that I post in the future. Lots of good stuff coming up soon. Until next time, have a decent week, and I will see you later.